Is it too like? What is it? There's something like.
You're too small. You're a lot smaller.
I know. I feel a lot. I feel very small. Lower your chair.
I'm not lowering anything. I'm just tall.
You're not tall.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Moody.
And your girl Cass.
And we are back with another one. And I know it's been a while, but we are back better than ever.
And engaged. We're engaged, you guys. What better way to come back to YouTube with an engagement video? I mean, come on. Moody put a ring on it, ladies. Shout out to Moody. He put a ring on it, and not to mention my dream ring, which we'll get into later. I've been dying to update you guys on this channel, on our channel, because us being engaged is like, it's such a us thing. It's not about me. It's not just about me. It's not just about you getting me a ring. It's literally about the both of us and like our union and just like what this means to us. You guys sent in a bunch of really good questions. I took a peek at some of them, but Moody hasn't seen any of them at all.
And I'm still waiting on my ring, by the way.
I really want to get him like a Cartier ring. So if you guys have any suggestions, if any of you ladies out there have gotten your fiancés or husbands like nice rings, nice wedding bands, let me know, because I want to get him something really nice. Moody's gonna tell the story about how he like planned the proposal, like what he told me to get there, so that I didn't know like what was going on. Tell us the story of how you did it, basically.
All right.
Or how you planned it out.
So first of all, I had no idea how I wanted to do it, but I wanted to surprise her because I already know we've already spoke about, you know, getting married.
Yeah, that was a question that someone had too. They're like, did you talk about this?
What I did was I just wanted to surprise her without her knowing anything whatsoever. So I reached out to a few of my boys and I planned a photo shoot, and I also wanted to work on our couple's intro video for YouTube, and I felt like that was the perfect opportunity to distract her. Yeah,
like the perfect excuse.
Yeah.
As far as like, why are there cameras here? Why are like two of our friends here?
Exactly. I literally just wanted her to be in her like natural element. So we picked the park, which was Planting Fields.
Arboretum.
Arbitratum.
Arboretum. One of the words.
We'll spell it out for you anyway. So I went a few days before. I checked the park out. It was beautiful, absolutely perfect. There was,
so beautiful.
There was a few locations where I thought it would be the spot, but it just ended up being
not it.
Yeah, just going with the flow. So after I decided on the spot, I reached out to Cass. I made sure she was available for that Saturday to have a shoot, and she was like, "Oh, like why are we shooting? What's the occasion?" And I'm just like, you know, so you could get some content for your Instagram, so we could work on our couple's YouTube channel.
He was like, since we haven't posted in a while, like I want to get started again. Like let's come back with like an intro video for our channel. Yeah. And I was like, hell yeah! Like wow, he's taking some initiative. Like I was so hyped. I was like, damn, okay, amazing. Like I love that.
And the first like hour and a half was strictly just us shooting.
Yeah.
It was like her in her natural element. No idea what's going on. But in reality, I met up with her friends like the day before. I gave Danny the ring.
Yeah. Danny, one of my best friends.
Because, you know,
I held on to the ring.
I can't keep it in my pocket because she's always...
I'm always looking
always
at
looking, always touching. And I couldn't have that.
I would have definitely, like, known. If you would have had the ring in your pocket, I would have been like, what is that?
So they already knew the plan. They were like, okay, we're going to go there. We're just going to shoot. And then I told them towards the end of the shoot, well, I gave them a signal, which a signal was pretty much just like, now's the time. Now is the time.
And how are you feeling?
I mean, I was feeling great up until it was time to do it. And I was just literally shitting myself. So I'm trying to get her in like a position where she doesn't see me at all. So I'm already like, my voice is already breaking. Like rethinking the whole memory.
He was so nervous, you guys.
Yeah. Everybody was nervous.
Yeah, except for me, because I had no
Yeah.
idea what the fuck is going on.
Yo, and she wouldn't even listen. We're trying to get her into a position where it's like her back is facing me. And she's like, no, but I want to take a picture here. I want to take a picture here. We're just like, yo.
All right, you guys, because when I get into my creative director mode, I know exactly what I want. I'm like, I want to be behind this. Like, this is my vision. Like, I'm in photo shoot mode.
And I'm literally like this, like in the back, just waiting. Like, can somebody do something? Cass is like, her back is half turned towards me.
Yeah, I was like taking pictures like
and
this.
taking pictures. And I, once I had the ring in my hand, I just dropped my knee. I was like, this is happening now. I'm not waiting a few seconds, a few minutes. Her back is turned. Now is the time.
Yeah.
So I got on my knee and she turned around and she was surprised.
I was like, oh my god. What the?
And then I just looked at her like I was stupid. Just like, forgot everything I practiced. But it still came out pretty natural.
Yeah, no, what you said was so perfect.
Yeah.
I loved it.
And I popped the question.
Yeah.
And that was it.
It was honestly, you guys, it was like the most perfect day. It was so perfect. And
yeah.
I was like taken off guard after he like popped the question. He was like, all right, let's just go to this other park that, you know, is right in front of the water, and we'll take a few last pictures, like of you with the ring and everything. And I'm like, okay, like that sounds so awesome. He was like, then we'll go get like mimosas, we'll go celebrate. And then literally we get to the other park and like I walk, turn the corner, and it's like my whole immediate family and our closest friends. And I just started bawling, crying, like, oh my god. When he asked the question, it was like so intimate just between us. But then afterwards I was still able to see my family and like have them a part of it. He set up a whole picnic. Like my
shout out to Jade.
Shout out to Jade. Jade set up like one of my cousins. She like just my aesthetic, my vibe. I kept on finding out the plans like for the day, like at the next event. So like he pops the question at the first park in Long Island, and then he's like, oh, we're going to another park. And I'm like, okay, cool, we'll go take more pictures. Boom, my family's there. We get to the park, we're hanging out with my family. He's like, by the way, babe, we have reservations, just me and you, like for a really nice steakhouse tonight. And I was like, oh my god, that sounds amazing. We go to dinner, and then he's like, by the way, I got a hotel for us tonight, so that way we could just like have the night to ourselves. And I'm like, oh my god, like it was just like getting better and better. I was like, what? It was the best day ever.
Yeah, listen, it took a lot of planning.
Yeah.
I'm glad it was successful. The video will be included at the end.
So the video will be included at the end, and shout out to our videographer, Lenny.
Yes, we will be tagging him.
Yeah, we're gonna put all his information down below. He is so amazing, so freaking talented. Yep. So let's get into the questions now. So we have a question by Melissa DRL_. She said, how long was Moody planning the proposal for? And congrats to the both of y'all. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I was planning the proposal probably since February, because that's when I got the ring. I got the ring in February.
5 months.
Yeah, like 5 months.
Wow.
Yeah.
All that time, I didn't know.
I did. And there's a lot of thinking behind just like, how do I want to do it? What would she appreciate the most? I reached out to my people, and we all just, they see my vision, they helped me execute it, and we all worked together and made it happen.
So we have a question from Amanda Rose Life. She said, did you have convos about marriage before he proposed? Someone else also asked that question. Gabstar said, did you guys talk about marriage before the proposal?
And the answer is hell yes.
Yeah, of course. Like,
hell
we
yes.
definitely talked about that stuff. This is something that did not, like, pop up out of nowhere. Like, we have always been the type that, like, we're not trying to waste our time. Like, we always spoke about the future, what we want it to look like for us individually. And like a certain time into us dating, we just started like planning things together. Like, what do you want to do? And then it just happened so naturally, like planning things together. Like we saw each other in our future. So we would talk about the future a lot together.
And I would always tell her, I'm gonna marry you. I'm gonna marry you.
Yeah.
But, and she would entertain me, so.
I'd be like, what am I? No, but I would always be like, hell yeah, like that. I just knew. I'm like, this is going to be my husband. Like, I just knew it.
So leading up to that next question, How Did You Know He Was Absolutely the One?
Oh,
By Issa Knows.
Issa Knows, my girl Issa.
Tell him.
How did I know he was absolutely the one? Honestly, I'm the kind of person that I feel like I know very like early on, like if someone is gonna be just having fun, or like if this is like serious. And I knew like from the beginning that he was gonna be someone, like I didn't know if it was gonna be forever, but from the beginning I knew that he was gonna be someone really special to me, for like it was gonna be a serious thing, you know.
Touch this right
here. Yeah, just because like his character, like how he was, like he really truly like always, even when we weren't like fully committed to each other in the very beginning, he just always gave me this feeling like he put me first. Like you always like, I just always had this feeling like, yo, this is the type of man that's gonna hold me down. Like he will really always put me first. And that was like in the very beginning, that was the kind of feeling I got from him.
Very interesting.
So that was like how I knew he was the one. And then as time went on, it grew even more and more and like got even better and better. So
yep.
Another question by M Light says, how shocked were you really? I was definitely shocked like that day, like for sure, like he took me off guard, but I did know because we were like talking about it a little more, like I did know that it was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen, I just didn't know when.
Yep,
so I was just kind of like, okay, I know it's coming and probably sooner than later.
That's why I had to surprise her, because she knew it was coming. Right,
because we knew, exactly, because we knew those were like our plans.
Yeah.
Kayla Lorena said, when did both of you know that this was the person for you? So Issa asked me that question, now you have to answer it.
Damn, that set me up with that one. Probably a little after like the pandemic lockdown.
Yeah.
Just like spending all that time with her.
Yeah, we got really close.
Yeah, we got really close. I got to really know her family a lot better.
For sure.
And we started like understanding our dynamics of like of like living with each other.
Right.
Even though we don't live together, but it was enough time and enough vacations and enough just, you know, just quality bonding that we were like, okay, this is how we move.
Right.
This is how we take care of each other. It wasn't overwhelming. And it wasn't on like, oh, she's on top of me. It was just very natural, and I was like, okay, she's gonna be able to take care of me. She has my best interest, and we're just a fucking match. So like, this is gonna be my wife.
Oh, I love you.
I love you.
How are you feeling since? Are you still on cloud 9? I'm still on cloud 9. Like every time I look at my ring, it's a little bit like surreal. I'm just like, do I really have my dream ring on my finger right now? Like from the man of my dreams? Like,
I guess I can't relate because I don't have a ring on my finger to look at all day.
He's so salty that he doesn't have a ring.
But it's like, it's different when like you wake up in the morning and it's like you got a diamond on your finger.
It do hit different. Sammy asks, do you two live together? How was that transition of sharing space? And then the next question that'll just bunch these two together is by Kayla Castillo. She said, how do you manage being engaged and living separately or long-term relationship? So yeah, so to answer the first one, we don't live together yet.
Nope, not yet. We live very close to each other though.
Yeah, we live pretty close. And how do we manage being engaged and living separately? It really is just the same as how we managed it before we were engaged.
Yeah.
We've always, even before we were engaged, we were always planning our future together. We created like a 5-year plan of things that we want because we just always knew that we were going to be together.
Yeah.
So now that we're engaged, how do we manage living apart? It really is the same. It's just now we kind of like have more urgency to plan for the future and to plan like what's our next step when we want to live together.
For sure.
Yeah.
And I also feel like the way we manage it is we understand that we're making a sacrifice.
Facts.
So it's like, we're talking about financially. So we're able to actually save more money not living together just because we live in New York City.
Yeah.
And if we want to live together, we would have to upgrade apartments. And that'll be a whole arm and a leg.
Yeah.
And it just doesn't make sense financially. So we're going to just make that sacrifice for the next year or so. Living separately, save as much as we can, and then plan for the future.
Yeah, and we also, I feel like, it's not something, I know for a lot of couples they'll be like, oh, if I'm engaged, like I have to live with the person.
Yeah.
I don't feel like it's detrimental to us because we're literally always together, so it doesn't really feel too.
But we definitely see what you're talking about, because the day we got engaged, we did not want to leave each other.
Yeah, we really didn't. We just like wanted to be. I feel like that whole first week we did not want to leave each other. Steph Bella said, when are you moving in together? Are you buying or renting? Moody has very strong feelings about this.
I'm just trying to build.
Make smart decisions.
Yeah, and definitely make smart decisions, because I feel like if I'm almost 30 years old.
Sheesh.
She's right.
Moody's 29, by the way. He just turned 29. You still have a whole year.
But it's like, the way I'm putting it down is like, if I was paying rent for 29 years, I could have owned a damn house already.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
So we'll be moving in when we own.
Yeah, well, we're gonna buy.
First house.
We're gonna buy. It's not necessarily gonna be in New York.
Yeah.
She said, when are we moving in together? We plan on taking this next year and a half to really like get all of our finances organized.
Yeah.
And then pull the trigger. M Light said, did you give him an ultimatum on how long you were willing to date for?
Nah.
No, absolutely not.
I don't think I work under those ultimatum. How do you say
Ultimatum.
Ultimatum.
Not alter. Ultimatum.
Ultimatum. I don't work under those.
Yeah, no.
I feel like you give me that, I'm petty, so I'm gonna make sure it's longer than you want to wait. It's gonna be like, how long can she really last?
Let's push the limit.
Let's push the limit. Yeah.
I'm not about that either. Like, I think like these things should come very naturally, and that's exactly how it was with me and him. Never, ever, ever would I put pressure on a man to do something that doesn't come from him, because to me that's just not the way that I move. But I know that has worked for a lot of women. Like,
some guy need that
some
pressure.
guys do need the pressure. That's
I don't
true.
need that pressure.
Yeah,
It's like, no.
that's actually a really good point.
So know your man.
Yeah, so know your man, know yourself. It'll happen when it happens, in God's timing. And I literally, the day of our engagement, like when I looked at my ring in my hand and just thinking about the whole proposal, everything like leading up to this point between me and Moody has been so effortless and so natural. Not one time have either of us put pressure on each other to do one thing, to make me your girlfriend, to do this at this point. Like, it's just been so natural. And the thing that I kept saying was like, this is literally God just like so effortlessly bringing us together. This is like coming from our hearts. This is what we really want. And like, it's just natural. Marissa Suazo said, yay, I missed you guys. Talking about like the fact that we're filming again.
Yeah.
And she said, what are you looking forward to most about being married? We missed you too. I
don't think I know you.
Well, her and I follow each other, so I miss you. But yes, she said, what are we looking forward to most about being married?
Well, definitely living together.
Yeah, that's number one. Just living together. Like, I'm so excited.
Yeah. Living together, just having our own space.
Yeah, just like
being able to do whatever the hell we want to do in our house.
Our space. Our own space.
Yeah, and
just me and him.
And not getting to leave each other.
Yeah, not having to leave. That simple. I know, like,
I don't gotta say goodnight and bye. It's like, nah, you here now.
Yeah.
You here.
For real. Yeah, that's like definitely number one. Yeah. Like, we just get to be together all the time, and like, it's so nice.
And building.
It's gonna be so nice.
And building with each other.
Gabstar said, was Cassidy involved with picking out the ring?
She was involved 135%.
1,000,000%.
She said, listen, this is the ring I want. If you're gonna marry me, this is the ring I want. I said, cool. Screenshot, save. I'm gonna revisit this in a little bit.
Exactly. There was like a certain time where we were talking about that, like maybe like a year ago.
We were with a group of friends though. It wasn't just, she wasn't being crazy. She's crazy, but she don't.
I'm not crazy.
She wasn't being crazy. Like, you gonna marry me? This the ring you gonna buy me. We were with a group of friends.
Oh, we were? I don't remember like that.
We were with Jen and Alex.
Okay. Oh, facts.
That's where I first saw your ring.
And Jen was like, oh, what kind of ring do you want?
Yeah.
And I was like, actually, I got it right here, girl. So we have a question from Cheryl XO. She said, do you guys plan on starting a family soon or buying property at all?
Yeah, property comes first, then the family.
First, yeah.
And then, you know, more properties.
Yeah. We definitely plan on, like, our main goal is just to buy something that could be for us forever. And not like forever to live in, but like forever to like make money off of. Like, we want to get an investment property. And kids are not, like, a family is not really like a top priority to us right now.
Yeah, we gotta get situated first.
Yeah, we gotta get situated first, and we're just not in a rush to have kids. We really want to enjoy like married life and like just us, you know, living together, because we still don't. So yeah. What kind of wedding do you guys want? What's the inspiration / theme?
Well, there's a few questions.
Yeah. So
Beverly Bortega said, where will the wedding be? And then Gapstar said, when is an estimate of the wedding day? Bet on bets. Will the wedding be Egyptian style or Dominican? To answer all those questions, the wedding will probably be in summer of 2023.
Yeah.
Jordan year, you know. And it's going to be in 2 locations.
So basically, we're gonna have to have 2 weddings.
Yeah, because our families are very separated.
Yeah. His entire family is in Egypt, so we're going to have an Egyptian wedding in Egypt.
Yes.
And my entire family is like, there's like 100 of them, and so we're gonna have 2 separate weddings, and they're gonna be very different.
They will be very different.
Very different.
But they're both gonna be amazing, and they're gonna be fun.
Yes.
But different.
Yep. But I guess like an overall theme of my wedding is like, I don't need anything too fancy. Like, I just really want it to be intimate, even though there's gonna be a lot of people. I really still want there to be like so many like intimate vibes, you know. Yeah. And some kind of aspect of nature, like some like outdoorsy feel for sure. That's all I know right now. I'm not like one of those people that has planned their dream wedding out my whole life. Like, I have not done that stuff, but I just want it to be nice. I just want to be with my family. I want to marry the love of my life, and I don't want to spend like a fucking $100,000 on a wedding. Yeah. Like, that's not what I want for our marriage.
It doesn't make sense for our future, for how we want to build things.
Yeah. Alright guys, so that is it for the questions. That's all the tea on our engagement.
Yes, sir.
Our future plans, our future wedding plans, living together, not living together, all that good stuff.
Now we're gonna play the engagement video. Hope you guys enjoy it. Make sure you like, comment, repost, subscribe,
tell your cousins,
tell everybody, tell your granddaddy.
And
we back.
We plan on being a lot more consistent now. So yeah, we love you guys so much, and we hope you enjoy this behind the scenes full video of the actual engagement, and we'll see you in the next one.
Later.
Bye.
Get your back on. Get your back on. Get your back on. Get your back on.
I've wanted this for so fucking long. And I know as indecisive as I am, this is the one thing I'm so fucking sure about. I want to get to this level. You imagine?
Yeah. Oh my god.
That's right.
Yeah.
Let's fucking walk in the field.
Let's fuck it.
Get your back on. as one. The universe has known it all along. Maybe this is where our story starts. Maybe it was written in the stars. Written in the stars. You, me, forever, yeah, yeah. You, me, written in the stars. You, me, forever, yeah, yeah. You, me. Take me to your heart. Take me to your soul. Never drawn apart. 'Cause I belong